Do you find yourself tired of making the same old dishes over and over again, such as the grilled cheese? Want to learn how to make a new exciting dish? Alright, then we'll grab your pen and paper and let's get started in learning the recipe of empanadas. Empanadas are a traditional dish commonly found in Latin America. They can be either filled with beef, chicken, cheese, or even desserts such as apples. Empanadas can be baked or fried. In this video, you will learn how to make fried beef empanadas. To get started, have all your ingredients set out on the table. You will need a 1-pound package of ground beef, 1 packet of sazon, 2 bay leaves, a spoonful of sofrito, a moderate sprinkle of adobo, canola oil for the fryer, and a 10-pack package of Goya Disco pastry dough. First, grab a pan and place it on the stove. Then turn the knob for the stove between 4 and 5. After the pan has heated up, place your 1-pound package of ground beef into the pan. After you've ground the beef a little, you will then add 2 bay leaves for added flavor. Next, you will take your fully browned meat over to the sink where you should have a strainer already prepared. Then pour the meat into the strainer to drain the grease from the beef. After you have drained the grease from the ground beef, then you may place it back into the pan and walk back over to the stove to add the remaining ingredients. Once you have finished with the ground beef, you may then plug in your fryer and fill it up with canola oil. Then you will lay out your discos onto a cutting board. You will then take the ground beef from the stove and place spoonfuls of ground beef into the pastry dough. As you pour it into the pastry dough, make sure that it stays in the center so it will be easier for folding. Next, you will fold the pastry dough in half and then push the edges together with your fingers to make sure it stays closed. Then, you'll lay it down on the cutting board, grab a fork, and then mesh around the edges of the pastry dough to ensure it stays sealed during frying. You will do this to both sides. Grab a pastry dough and then place it into the fryer carefully and gently so that the grease does not splash on you. You can fry up to 2 empanadas at a time. Once the empanadas have lightly browned, you will then use your spoon to take the empanadas out and place them on a plate to cool off. Once the empanadas have fully cooled off, place them on a plate, sit back, relax, and enjoy this traditional Latin American dish.